Hello. Hi, everybody. So, we have another interview today. Pretty soon we are going to have Heather join the chat. So before I add her in, if you guys want to, let me leave my my personal Instagram account here so that you guys can follow me if you want. And then if you guys have any questions for her while I'm going through, while we're like kind of going back and forth, I already have some of the questions that you guys asked through the Instagram story. So I'll ask some of those, and then if you guys have any more, just feel free to comment them down below. Okay, let me see here. Can you fly me out? Hey, girl.
Hey.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So, here we are. So, for many people that don't know, me and Heather have met before at the charity event in Atlanta.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, we're kind of just touching base. But this is the first time that we've done a live interview with her. So, feel free to ask any questions that you guys want to know. So first, how are you? How's everything going?
I'm good. I just got out of practice.
Ooh.
Yeah.
How was it?
It was rough. Our coach liked to make us run, but
that's the worst. Those are the worst practices. What are you in? You're in your junior year or senior?
I'm a sophomore.
You're only a sophomore? Oh my god.
No, a baby.
That's so funny. Okay, so I'll kind of just jump in with some of the questions that they wanted to know, and then do you have any questions before we get started?
No, I think we can just go into it.
Okay, perfect. So, first question is, so we'll kind of start off since we were talking about practice. What school do you go to?
Okay, so this is my first year. I'm a transfer at Lynn University.
Okay.
It's Florida, Boca Raton.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And where did you go previously? You said you transferred?
Yeah, last year I attended Southern New Hampshire University, so big change. I was in New Hampshire last year, very cold.
Ooh.
But I'm really happy where I'm at now, so I'm excited.
Florida. What city in Florida is that in?
So it's right outside of Fort Lauderdale.
Okay, so you're not on like Miami Beach chilling, but
no, but we're close for like 45 minutes.
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
Not that bad.
Yeah, that's good. So why'd you end up transferring?
Mostly just like the location, because I'm not a big fan of the cold, even though I am originally from New Hampshire. Mm-hmm. I just felt like I needed to get out and like see one thing. So
yeah. Well, that's good. I know for me, when I went to school in Chicago, I was homesick like every single day just because it was so cold. You know, I'm from Arizona, so it was so cold. It was snowing in like May. I'm like, oh no, I need to go. Okay, so you're originally from New Hampshire, right?
Yeah.
That's what you said? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So how long have you been playing basketball?
I've been playing basketball since like second grade. Okay. I didn't start playing AAU until around sixth grade.
Okay.
But for a while.
Yeah. So is basketball the only sport that you played?
No, I used to play soccer and volleyball. I loved volleyball. It was hard to choose which one I wanted to do, but clearly basketball is what I'm doing now. So
did you have offers for volleyball as well, like when you were in high school?
No, I never like played. I don't know what they call AAU for volleyball, but I never played like travel for volleyball. I just love it, like as it is.
Yeah. Okay, so that's ultimately what had you going to college for basketball, was because you were just more involved in it and everything?
Yeah.
Okay. So what is your favorite thing to do outside of playing basketball?
This is weird, but I love to taste different foods. Like, I'm such a foodie.
Yeah.
Um, let's think.
That's
I love hanging out with friends. I know it is kind of weird. I love hanging out with friends. I love going to the beach.
well, hey, you're in Florida now.
I know, so I'm so confused. Even though the weather here is kind of weird. It'll be like raining sometimes, and then it will stop and it'll be sunny, and then it's up and down, but
yeah,
it's better than the snow. So
yeah, for sure. That's funny. So when does your guys' official season start?
so our first is an exhibition game is on Friday.
Oh, this is coming up.
Yeah, we actually just had a scrimmage on Monday, and we won. Pretty good. But I'm excited because my team's really good this year. So.
Good. That's exciting. We'll have to tune in when you guys are playing and stream it for you. Okay, so someone asked, how was it playing in Atlanta for the charity event?
I loved it. I was so excited when I first saw the flyer because I know I was very last minute when I came. I was like, I need to fly out there because you guys have always been like big supporters of me since I was like a senior in high school.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I really want to be part of this event. So when I was there, the atmosphere was great. Like a lot of people showed up. Mm-hmm. You were a great coach.
Thank you.
I mean, we definitely had like a lot more on our team.
Yeah.
But overall, like the competition was good. And I think it was overall like a really good event. I think it turned out good. And I'm excited. I hope you guys do more.
Yeah, for sure. I think next year too, we should do it like all beautiful ballers and then have like 2 separate teams. Like, you know what I mean? It's because everyone wanted to be on the beautiful ballers team. Exactly. I think it would be like easier if we did it like that. Mm-hmm. You know, I don't know. Depending on like who we collab with, I guess next year it'd be a little different. But we definitely plan on doing more charity events like that. Hopefully, like in different cities and stuff. So we have to come out.
Yeah, it was great. I loved it. So let me know. Come to Miami.
Yes. Ooh, we should definitely have Miami. Yes, that'd be fun. In the summertime too. Mm-hmm. That's fun. Okay, so how tall are you?
I'm 5'7". A lot of people think that I'm like 6 feet. I don't know what it is. I don't know why my Instagram makes me look tall, but I'm only 5'7", like 5'7", 5'8".
Yeah, 5. That's still a good height. So, I mean, at least for me, I'm 5'5". I would always be 5'7", like in the book. I'd be like, we need to.
You're like, just
give me a few.
I was like, can you just put it at like 5'9"?
Yeah.
We always lie, but you know.
Yeah, you do kind of look tall, but you're. I mean, like it's like an average height.
Yeah.
And you play. So tell us about what position you play.
Okay, so originally I am a shooting guard, so like a 2-3. But this year my coach is having me kind of try to be a 4, like a 3. Yeah. Which is very difficult for me right now because I'm so short compared to everybody else, but I'm just like very strong and I get a lot of rebounds. I do like all the little things. Yeah. So I'll still get to be on the outside and be a guard or whatever, but that's I was gonna say because when I was coaching you guys, I kind of had you guarding like the bigger girls just because you're stronger than a lot of the guards, so it was easier to have you like transition into being like a 3-4 versus having all of like the little girls try to guard these. Exactly. Like, I was very. I can understand like how that works, but I'm sure you'll do just fine at the 3-4. I hope so. No, I think I was good. So far, it's good. That's funny. So, what inspired you to play basketball over any other sport? It was definitely at the time my mom. I had two step siblings, and I had an older brother. And he would always play sports. So I was very tomboyish when I was little. So I felt like I needed to like play sports. But my older brother, he played basketball, and I was like, I want to try it. Mm-hmm. And ever since then, like, it's always been my main sport. But that's really what made me passionate about it, was really just looking up to him.
Okay. So your brother now, does he still play or?
No, my brother, he is in the Air Force. He's in Italy.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
So do you know anyone that's currently like professional athlete? I mean, as far as like women that you kind of look up to, or who do you look up to as far as like still being an athlete?
Ever since I was little, it would definitely be Skylar Diggins. I know she's a big one, but I've been following her for a while, so yeah, she was always my first go-to.
Yes, I love her, and she just had a baby. She just had a baby, right?
I know, yeah.
Gosh, so cute. Yeah, we love her on the Beautiful Ballers page. We're always showing her love too.
Of course.
Another person asked, and I don't even know if this is like accurate or not, but they want to know, why do people call you Heather Buckets?
I'm pretty sure that's an inside joke.
Oh, I'm all.
There's probably someone just trying to be okay, but not a lot of people call me Heather Buckets.
Oh,
definitely just like a few people. They're probably just trying to put their 2 pieces in.
I'm dead. That's funny.
But I do get buckets, so I might as well. You might as well just call me Heather
Buckets. Okay.
She said, "All right."
Okay. And overall, like, what would you say is your biggest accomplishment in your basketball career?
So since I'm so young in college right now,
I thought you were so much older. I don't know why. You look a lot older.
A lot of people say that. Like, I turned 21 in December.
Oh my, you're not even 21? Oh, gosh.
No.
This.
No, I'm not.
That is crazy. Yeah, I definitely did not know that.
Yeah. But what was the question again? I'm sorry.
Oh, your biggest accomplishment so far?
Oh, definitely 1,000 points in high school.
1,000 points? Oh, nice.
Yeah. We never won a championship.
Oh.
In high school, but that's what college is for. So.
Well, that's good. So, what are you currently majoring in school?
I'm majoring in data analytics. A lot of people don't know what that is.
Yeah, no. Elaborate for us.
So it's basically statistics.
Okay.
But it's in business. So I would go into a business, whatever like part of business I wanted to do, and then you just look at the stats, and you use those stats to better the business. So like how many sales. It's like market. It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot. But definitely just like the main part is statistics.
So what had you interested in choosing like that major? Because I've never heard of anyone wanting to go in that, especially as an athlete.
I know.
It sounds like a lot of homework.
It is. But definitely my dad, because he's a big business man. Mm-hmm. And it's also like a very open field right now. So that's mostly like the main reason. Because I know a lot of people go into like marketing or like, generic like psychology, all those things. But I was like, I just chose something different.
Yeah. That's good. So is that something that you want to like get into right away after college, or like do you see yourself maybe playing professionally?
I would love to play overseas.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not too sure if that's like exactly what I want to do after, but that's one option. Another option depends on how my Instagram following builds up, but definitely would be like an influencer in like the sports genre.
There's definitely money in influencing.
Exactly. So I would definitely get into it. There's just so much to learn, and I'm young and I'm busy, so I'm not really into it right now, but eventually I think I will.
I was gonna say, I know, what division are you guys in your school?
We're Division 2.
Okay, so I was gonna say, I know like there's probably some guidelines as far as like being paid right now for like influence, things like that. So that's understandable. Okay, so would you ever see yourself coaching, like kids or coaching down the road at any point?
So pretty much every summer I do basketball camps.
Oh,
I
okay.
love kids. They're just like little kids
Mm-hmm.
because I've refs for like some middle-aged kids and those parents. Nah, that's not it. But definitely little kids. But I can see myself coaching. I just don't know about like college or older.
Yeah, I would definitely say so. I coached girls basketball varsity for 4 years. Those parents, everyone thinks that their kid is number one. It's too much. So I understand that completely. That can definitely be hard. Okay, so a few more questions, and then we're kind of gonna wrap up. But so what does it mean to you to be a beautiful baller?
Honestly, it's an honor. You guys have definitely helped me social media wise. Um, but I think like the true meaning of being a beautiful baller is not necessarily like looks or anything. I think it's definitely because you guys post a lot of different sports, not just basketball. Like I think it's like a really good message to people to just I don't know, like I don't know. I just think you guys are great. That's really it.
Well, thank you. Um, does anyone? I mean, I'm kind of looking through the comments here to see if anyone has any other questions, but we kind of went through them all. So if you guys have questions, feel free to comment below. And then, so we're going to try to get all of the interviews together and then post them on our YouTube channel and on probably like IGTV. So we'll make sure that we tag you in them so that you can, everyone can go follow you and stuff like that. Do you want to tell everyone your @name?
It's at Heather_Durand_. Should I type it or? Pretty.
Well, I'll also post this in our story right after, so anyone that wants to follow you can do that. Okay, but there's a few questions before we go. So, who is your favorite NBA player?
Kevin Durant.
Ooh.
We have close last names. That's not the only reason. But
So why do you love him?
He's just so tall and he could shoot the ball. Like he's just a very diverse player. So.
Okay. I feel it. How can I get in touch with you? She just said her Instagram name. My Instagram is pinned below. What are some tips for trying to commit for any sport?
So since I already transferred, definitely the location is a big factor, but also your coaching style is like a very big factor to see if you're yeah, that's about it. Maybe weather. I don't know if you care about being in warm and cold, but
Literally, that is a huge factor because I did not take that into consideration and I was miserable.
yeah, Chicago is cold. I've been in before.
Yeah, it's not it. Okay, another question is, are you planning on transferring to a Division I school?
I don't have I'm not really planning on it because I love my school right now. And even though I love basketball, I have other things I want to do with my life, so I feel like Division II is a perfect level for me. But if I were to do like a redshirt year, I would probably look for like my last year to go to like a bigger school just to see somewhere different.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it.
Good. Okay. Last question: when are you gonna visit Greece?
When? I've never been there.
You've never been to Greece?
No.
Have you ever been out of the country?
Yeah, so I've been to Italy.
Okay.
Because I'm Jamaican, but
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Asia said something. She was said if we were gonna beat St. Leo. I do not know if St. Leo was good or not, but I think that we're gonna beat them. So.
Oh, I was wondering. I thought they were talking about like Leo, like your sign. Like,
No.
okay. That's funny. All right. Well, I think that kind of wraps up everything. So we will go ahead and post. Thank you for taking the time to talk with you and interview you. And we will be posting you soon, of course.
Nah, thank you for having me, for real.
Of course. And hopefully we see you next summer.
Oh, yeah. Definitely let me know.
I definitely will. All right, girl. You have a good day, okay?
Thanks, you too.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and post the interview. So if you guys would like to be interviewed, or if you know anyone that is interested in being interviewed, send a direct message to the Beautiful Ballers page, so that way we can